on the road, an epic 1,100-kilometre journey.
This is two things. It's a test run to see how we go for something bigger, and it's also an opportunity to work with Spark and promote their no exception strategy.
The government strategy insists sport should be for everyone. The journey is taking its toll. Although Rob is using his arms to cycle, the road vibrations are blistering his feet.
I'm not happy about it.
He's trying to concentrate on his mission.
We're trying to get out there that with the right support, you know, the equipment's available and the opportunities can be made for people to participate.
Today's the official send-off for the final 5-day leg from Christchurch to Oamaru. Rob's tandem partner, John McPeak, is stoked by the public support.
A lot of support out there, especially on the busy highways. The truck drivers toot the horns and the cars, and you see waves and everything.
Rob had the tandem custom built in Australia after tracking down a woman in Scotland who had a similar one. He's tetraplegic, so it has hand pedals at the front. At the back, foot pedals for John, who's partially blind and deaf.
This is the tuft of the feathers of the tui. We've nicknamed the bike the tui for the two. Yeah, and it flies.
Because aren't some of the guys now starting to go right back to lying back?
Local cyclist Rob Martin has taken the morning off work to join the ride.
I think it's great to sort of motivate a few other disabled people that are sitting around not doing enough. I mean, on a day like today, where would you rather be? Inside watching telly or out doing this?
Graham Condon is an ex-Paralympian. He's staggered by their achievements.
For a tetraplegic to be able to do this is quite phenomenal, really. I don't know if people realise how important this is.
Almost time to go.
Great.
It helps if you know where you're going.
Okay.
Okay, so we're up QE2, onto Sawyer's Arms.
Onto one.
I hope the rest of your trip goes well, and on behalf of Christchurch, good luck.
Thanks, guys. We were expecting to do sort of, 70 to 100k a day, and we just weren't doing that in the first week. We couldn't quite understand it. We sort of latched onto the idea that the inner tubes we were using, they're thorn-proof, they're heavy, and we thought maybe that was slowing us down, so we whipped all those out.
The second leg from Wellington to Hawke's Bay was the most challenging.
And then we had just endless trouble last week. We lost 3 tyres, which is crazy stuff, and it was, last week was pretty crappy, really, as far as the cycling went. We more time on the side of the road than cycling.
They had to get inventive.
The 4th day we had a few blowouts, and we were just waiting for some tyres to come down from Auckland, and we managed to I think get in another 20 k's or 25 k by just patching the tyre up, and it kept us going. So
the Halberg Trust is one of several sports organisations promoting the ride. On the road out of Christchurch, things have ground to a halt.
We've got a bloody puncture 22k out, and it's a pain because we have to wait for Karen to come back with my wheelchair, because I'm going to have to hop out for us to fix this. So it slows us right down.
we'll have to talk to a tyre specialist maybe and see what happens. Yeah. We shouldn't get this at all, because like I said, we've done 3.5 month training, and we had only 2 blowouts in that time.
John, can you feel around on the inside of the tyre wall and make sure nothing's left in there? We've got the culprit. I tell you, the philosophical side of our nature has been worn a little thin lately. So, too much of this last week.
Underway again. Rob's really looking forward to getting out of the city.
We've deliberately picked a route that takes us inland. We didn't want to run down the highway because we've done a lot of highway riding. And, the stock trucks are great, but we're sick of them.
The boys will keep smiling as long as they can get their message out. They want to inspire disabled people to get into sport and urge sports clubs to actively welcome everyone who wants to get involved.
You don't have to have separate organisations and programs necessarily running all the time to cater for disabled people. You can mainstream them, if you like, into existing programs. So there's all sorts of solutions out there, but I'm not sure people look for them.